Marvin, we down here, it's on your t-shirt there, Moss Side Fire Station, where you're doing 26 hours. Yeah. 26 hours, and what's it for?
You know what? It's just sort of, it's to get, I personally feel responsible for setting up a lot of bullshit on the streets in urban England where people sell drugs, commit crime and stab, shoot and hurt people. And because of my old behaviours and my whole lifestyle and antics, I come across a lot of investigations with stabbing, shootings, drugs, and like my motto is for what? We risk our liberty every single day of our life. For a price we can't put our finger on, we're prepared to stab, shoot and kill and go to prison forever. For what? So I've turned my life around since starting up our boxing organisation in Spain, and I've just started to realise that businesses do not fail, people fail business. And everybody in business that's successful are a multi-millionaire. So if we got in the business, we'll be millionaires. We don't need to go to prison, we don't need to stab, we don't need to shoot, we don't need to fight. All we need to do is good business. So what I do, I find good business, add value, network, grow, take percentages. And hopefully we're going to get all the youngsters through government funding involved in this 26 circuits, 26 cities for 26 hours to show unity amongst the urban cultures, unity amongst urban environments, unity against urban postcodes, and eradicate crime, grooming and exploitation of our youngsters who are going to prison, getting stabbed and killed. Like this week, last week alone, a mother's been killed, her son's been shot, another baby's been stabbed to death. Like, it's madness. Like, the youth are confused and they don't know what direction to go in, and they think violence and capping and getting gassed on social media is the in thing, when we're going to show people that being a millionaire, billionaire businessman, successful without breaking the law, risking your liberty or fighting is cool. Then we're going to start promoting that. And that's what I'm doing.
When did this all change? Was it, I think I was reading something about you, because obviously, as what you've been speaking about has been well documented. But was it when you got shot over in Spain? Was it?
No. The shooting was the catalyst, which was the start of the rolling ball.
Yes.
And then basically, I got arrested for 4 murders with Dale Cregan in 2012, and on that remand period of time, I sort of started questioning, what am I involved in? What am I doing? What am I doing it for? What's the outcome? I've been investigating for over 24, 25 murders throughout my whole life, and people dying, people getting stabbed, people shooting, people going to prison, people suffering. For what? Because all the good people, so-called good people, were sitting in prison. All the good people sitting in prison, and the good people, why are they in prison? So I started questioning my integrity. And then basically the penultimate turning point was when I was in prison, we used to work on secret devices. And when I was away, one of the devices ran up a bill that was unforgivable and he needed to be taught a lesson. So I wanted to shoot him. And then I found out there was my son's friend. And the ripple effect of me shooting him, the backlash and the counteracting and the ripple was just madness for a few quid. Like, people were gonna die, people were gonna go to prison. I thought, wow, do you know what? So I called the kid up, I said, come here. Like, look, I want to wipe your money. I know you owe money, and I'll wipe your money if you come off the street. Now the young boy runs his own church in Enfield. Do you know what I mean? And he really does run his own church.
So that was your first success story then?
Pardon?
That was your first success story?
Yeah, well, one of many, man. I've got even young Charlie McLeod that boxes, Charlie McDonald that boxes over in Spain. We turned him pro, he used to be 135 kilos. So I mean, he went down to 70 kilos, now he's a pro boxer.
Well, we've got Jack Catchwell in the background. Didn't you used to do a little bit with Jack?
Yeah, I've watched Jack transition from late in the amateurs into the pros, into the early pros, into the mix of the pros, and into the world title position, and to now just had a little move around him.
And you use boxing as a great tool, because I'm a big fan of boxing, as in I believe it teaches you great life skills.
Yeah, definitely.
And I think it's a great tool that you can use, and I think obviously everyone knows about your background, and often people say don't do this, but you can tell them why not to do this, because you know the reasons.
Yeah, what I say to people is this, you'll spend 5, 10, 15 years chasing a dream, robbing, stabbing, shooting, selling drugs, hurting people, booting doors off, terrorising people, taking drugs, partying, having loads of sex with loads of silly women, with nothing, for nothing. And then you get to the end of the road and owe someone loads of money. When you can set up a business, work hard for 3 to 5 years, 6 years your business is flying, Next thing you're a multi-millionaire. You got a house, you got a mortgage, you got a car, your kids are going to private school, you got money coming in every month, your money's building, you buy other properties, you live. Like, come on, man.
Well, boxing is a great tool to teach that though, because if you don't work hard in the gym, you don't succeed in the ring, do you?
No.
So it's a great tool to use, and also with your knowledge of like say the wrong paths you can take.
You find there's two types of people coming into the gyms. The bullies that want to get stronger, and the ones that have been bullied. And usually the bullies that have come to get stronger usually leave the gyms because they get emasculated by the youngsters working hard, overcoming fears, outboxing the bully. So normally the bullies usually leave the gyms, and the kids that really want to do something, become something and achieve something, stay, and they become world champions.
How did you get involved? Did you ever box amateur?
Yeah, I boxed in St Pancras Boxing Club with Pat Newman back in the day. He started St Pancras in Blackfriars Hall, and then it moved to Lyndhurst Hall, and then Talacre, St Pancras Boxing Club. And I started there in 1970 on. And I've always gone back to the boxing club. I've always gone in the gym. I always, like you see me training today, I've always trained like that.
You're a sadist as well though.
No,
those kids were laying into you, and you was loving it.
Yeah, it's just programming. I've been programmed to take. Do you know what I mean? Like, it's hard to explain, but I wasn't a great fighter, but I'll take the greatest fighter's punches and ask him what's he doing. What was that? What was that? And luckily for me, I learned how to punch, so when I did punch, it hurt. So I could always take a good punch and normally give a better punch.
So it's a famous Rocky saying, isn't it? It's not how hard you get hit, it's how hard you get hit and keep coming forward.
Yeah, like the punches, there's adrenaline, because we'll go back to a basic trauma-related incident. So my dad used to beat me, so when I used to get hit by my dad, I wouldn't let it hurt me. So it's the same with anybody else. I won't let it affect me. So when I get hit, it don't affect me. Because I've just seasoned myself from a baby, from 5, 6, 7 years of age, not to feel my dad's power, not to feel my dad's pain, not to feel the belt, not to feel his punches, not to feel the buckle of the belt, not to feel the whip. You just think, I ain't gonna feel it, I'm not feeling it, fucking, so you don't feel it. Do you know what I mean? So now, normal bop is like fun, isn't it? It's weird.
Well, it's gloves on, isn't it?
Yeah, ain't doing
gloves on, you ain't getting hurt.
The little kid done my lip. That's the little kid done me, I was fuming. But I put it down to Jack that. So Jack's done my lip. But yeah, the little kid done my lip before Jack, I was fuming.
And you go around the whole country now doing this, and how did you pick? Because I mean, this is a perfect environment. This is what we were talking about by diversity. This gym is full of every different race, and every different level. You've just seen you speaking to Pat Brown, a kid who's hopefully going to be representing us in the Olympics.
Well, I've seen Pat for the last few years, though, in and around the circuits. He comes to a couple of competitions we've done with MTK and stuff like that. I see all these youngsters at the amateur clubs, because I go to all the amateur clubs, like around the country. I go to all boxing clubs and go in, I train, and it's not. I'm not a great boxer, but what I do know is this: you need to have a condition for boxing, and if you ain't got the right conditioning, the right core, the right mindset, then you're not going to be a world champion. So what I do, I go to clubs, see who wants to be a world champion, and they say, come on in, if you want to be a world champion, you need to do this as hard as you can. You need to do this as much as you can. You need to do this as much. And I just sort of put benchmarks in for them.
Well, I was watching you the floor exercises with the kids. You were having them doing the little leg twists and so on, and showing them how to do it correctly. Is that your conditioning? Is that what you like? Is that the fun part? You can really push yourself, and are you one of those guys that? Because I've got a mate who will go in the gym and he competes with everyone, but no one knows that he is, because he'll watch someone do 50 dips on the thing, and he'll do, well, I'm going to do 51.
Yeah, that's what
Are you the guy? You're always looking around thinking.
Yeah, no. It's always. I'm very competitive.
Yeah.
So I do things that I don't think anyone else can do. So I'll do things like, come do this, come do this, come do this. Can you do anything? And they go, no. I'll show you something in a minute when I go out with the leg raises. Yeah. There's things I do, and I've created it. Even like, you know the thing what you roll?
Yes.
Well, I started doing that from standing up.
What do you mean?
Standing up and rolling all the way out.
Oh, right, yeah.
Not on my knees.
Well, I can't even bend that far, mate.
Yes. So I push myself further and further every time. I want to know how far I can go.
And are you still managing to? I mean, because look, I think you're 52 now.
52 in January. 52 in a few days, yeah.
Are you feeling it yet? I mean, are you just because I think you must have ADHD, you know. You've
No,
got
it's
so much
autism.
energy.
It's autism or
Something is.
I've only had, I think, 6 hours sleep in the last 30 days. Was in Liverpool, Leeds, Liverpool, Manchester, London, Southend, Leeds, Manchester. By what day is it today?
We're Boxing Day, so is it Tuesday? Is it Tuesday?
So since Christmas Eve,
yeah,
I've been to Liverpool twice, London twice, Manchester twice, and Leeds twice since Christmas Eve.
What's your closest gym to your home then? Where do you go regularly?
St Pancras or Don Charles or Miguel's.
Right.
I'll go if I'm in South London, I'll go Miguel's. If I'm in North London, I'll go Don's. If I'm in West London, I'll go Stowe and all that.
Yeah.
Like, all the gyms, like it's the gyms where I know people, so do you mind if I pop up? They go, no. So I pop up and do a bit of sparring, a bit of moving about. Because I don't try to hurt no one. I like pressurising people, so they got, fucking hell, you don't stop coming, you don't stop coming, you don't stop coming. Because I can take a good shot, so I don't mind getting a good body shot. Like Jack caught me with a couple of peaches there, but
It's special talent.
yeah, but it's nice being able to take them.
Yeah, of course.
Where you know, even some boxers would have sat down with some of them shots. You know what I mean? And you can see he loaded up with the right body shot like that. When the pros load up, then I think because it's pressure, and no one wants to look silly, so they've always got to give you that little stay back. But when they give me that, I think
I'm the pro.
Yeah, but it's not that. It's just they're world champions.
Of course.
They're world champions, mate. I mean, I don't want to be a world champion.
He should be the unified world champion.
Mate, he is.
Terrible decision.
Not should be, he is. And that I don't look at things. Oh yeah, by the end of it, everyone knows. Everyone knows. I even rung Josh. I spoke to Josh and even told him what I thought. Do you know what I mean? Like, come on.
Going off subject now, then. Going back to you. How do you feel now? Now you're giving back to society. Do you feel like a better man?
Yeah, I've always given back though. I've always, listen, this is the thing, right? Even when I was in that game, I'd done things so everybody else benefited. I never done it for my benefit. Because when I was in that game, even my partners used to say to me, what are you in this for, man? What do you do this for? You're not even making no money. Like, you're basically giving it away. It's not that I'll give it away, it's just, I can't be bothered chasing people that owe money. If they owe money, they've got no money. So what's you chasing someone with no money for? So it was a never-ending chase in that game. And you're always picking up pieces for everyone. You're always patching over problems, you're always dealing with issues. So what the fuck? Just get a job, mate. Not like build a business, create a company. Like, have people working for you, do things that are gonna be sustainable and beneficial to your community. I mean, look, if we all work together as a community, then we can all build stuff for the community that can grow the community and help the community. And I've seen it all work. Even when I was boxing at MGM, when we started all that sort of stuff, you can see how the boxing community come together, and you can see how it formed, and you can see how it's grown, and you can see what happens. So if you come together as a community, then things can work. Things can work. Teamwork makes the dream work.
It does.
It really does. It really does.
Listen, it's been an absolute pleasure to meet you. Like I say, I think it's great what you do down here, and I think it's much easier to take it from someone like you when you speak to them, because they understand that you speak from experience.
Been there, seen it, done it. Wore the t-shirt, had the badges, had all the trophies, had all the toys, had all the games, had all the fun, all the traumas, all the headache, all the dramas, and lived with all the death problems and prison. And it ain't worth it, mate.
Are you more content now in life?
Yeah, I'm content because there's no headaches, there's no dramas, there's no prison. No one's coming to boot my door off. There was always a possibility someone wants to come and take your stripes. There's always someone wants to come and prove themselves. Someone always wants to test you. There's always going to be something. So we stay fit and healthy in the gym for the day I might have to defend myself. Who knows? But as one day goes, we stay fit and healthy. We train in the gym. We inspire others to do greatness, and hopefully no one wants to come and attack me. Simple.
Well, I don't think you don't want to now, mate. You're a little bit of an inspiration now. So well done. Like I say, you got another. I think you got another 24 hours, mate.
Yeah, that's right. Nearly there.
I was tired just watching you for these last 2 hours, mate. So good luck with the rest of your 26 hours, and hopefully some of these kids will.
No, this is the first one. This is all around the country, so all around the country. This is the first one. Next one at the end of January in Liverpool. Derry Matthews, we're coming for you, son.
I'm good friends with Derry.
Yeah, then we'll do it there.
Marvin, you take care.
You
Thank
too,
you very
brother.
much.
Lots of love and light. Hoorah!
For all boxing info, news and latest interviews, amateur and pro, across the north, click and subscribe. VIP Boxing Promotions. Also, Twitter, Instagram and Facebook.